So today, we're diving into the story of a global icon who didn't just top the music charts. She literally rewrote the rules for what it means to be a modern superstar.
And let's just kick things off with a number that puts it all into perspective. $1.4 billion. Yep, that's the net worth that officially makes Rihanna the wealthiest female musician on the entire planet.
So, you gotta ask, right? How on earth did a singer from a small island build a billion-dollar empire? Well, that is the exact question we're gonna unpack today.
To really get the mogul, you've got to understand the musician first. So, let's rewind all the way to the beginning and see how she built the cultural platform that made everything else possible.
Her full name is Robin Rihanna Fenty, and her story starts in St. Michael, Barbados. We're talking a long way from the music hubs of LA or New York. For her, it was all about reggae and Caribbean music.
In her path to fame, it's something straight out of a movie. It starts with a little musical trio in high school, which by chance leads to meeting a producer who's on vacation. That gets her demo to Def Jam Records, and next thing you know, she's 16 years old, auditioning for the president of the label, Jay-Z himself. And get this, he signed her right there on the spot. Just an incredible chain of events.
And after that, her rise was just unbelievably fast. Her first album drops in 2005, a second one comes out just a year later, and by 2007 with Good Girl Gone Bad, she was a full-blown global superstar. 3 massive albums in just 3 years. That's insane.
And that breakthrough, it was no accident. It kicked off this absolute era of chart dominance. Just think about these songs. Umbrella, We Found Love, Diamonds, Work. These weren't just hits. They were the anthems that defined the culture and cemented her as one of the most important artists of her generation. But here's the thing. As huge as her music career was, that was really just chapter 1. The incredible trust she built with millions of fans gave her this amazing platform, and it set the stage for her biggest move yet, the pivot from artist to entrepreneur.
And this right here is the moment, the pivot that changes the entire game. While the rest of us saw a pop star at the absolute peak of her fame, she saw a chance to build something much, much bigger than the music charts.
She didn't just, dip her toe into the beauty and fashion worlds. No, she came in and completely disrupted them. Fenty Beauty launched in 2017 with an absolutely groundbreaking range of foundation shades, basically speaking directly to countless women who the cosmetics industry had just ignored for decades. Then she did it all over again with Savage X Fenty, totally redefining beauty standards with inclusive sizing and diverse models.
And this might just be the most mind-blowing fact of her whole story. When you break down where that $1.4 billion fortune actually comes from, a staggering 80% of it is from her fashion and beauty brands. Her legendary music career, that's just 20%. It proves her real genius wasn't just on stage, it was in the boardroom.
Okay, so let's zoom out and look at how all these different pieces fit together to create a legacy that is so much bigger than just pop music.
Of course, let's not forget the musical foundation it's undeniable. We're talking 9 Grammys, 13 American Music Awards, 12 Billboard Music Awards. Seriously, the list just goes on and on. She is, without a doubt, a critically acclaimed artist.
But her impact is so much wider. She's a Grammy-winning musician, a game-changing business founder, a dedicated philanthropist, and a Hollywood actress. She isn't just one thing. She is the definition of a true modern icon.
So at the end of the day, you just can't measure her influence in album sales. By building an entire empire on the simple but powerful idea of inclusivity, she fundamentally reshaped pop culture, fashion, and beauty for a whole generation.
And all of this kind of leaves us with one big question. Rihanna's journey from musician to mogul really forces us to think, what does it even mean to be a superstar today? Is it just about having hit songs, or is it about building a platform that actually changes the world? Thanks for joining us for this explainer.